Five-star running back Rueben Owens is committed to Louisville in a massive move. And Carl, I got to know, what does this mean for Louisville or even college football as a whole?
Well, anytime you add a player like Rueben Owens, it means big things because you're getting an excellent guy that will be able to come in and compete for you right away. What it means for Louisville is that the NIL thing is working to bring parity into college football. Louisville is a great city. It's a great town, the home of the Kentucky Derby. And so Louisville now can compete for kids that they couldn't compete for before. I had lunch with Scott Satterfield earlier when the coaches were coming out recruiting on the road, and he's as motivated as anybody in the country. He's out here recruiting, man, like he's an assistant position coach all over again. When you think about the Louisville connections, you think about them also having Pierce Clarkson, the son of Steve Clarkson, who's one of the top generals in the Adidas family. Louisville being an Adidas school, man, it's a special time for the Louisville Cardinals right now, and they're making big time noise on the recruiting trail. And I don't think that they're done. I wouldn't be surprised if a couple more big time guys jump in the boat. Satterfield's doing a great job recruiting with a lot of energy, and he is a tremendous offensive coach, and he always has been.
Yeah, Louisville's killing it in recruiting right now. This is the new age of college football. Obviously, NIL is a huge factor in this in Rueben Owens' recruitment. But that's the new age of college football. It's great for Louisville to have a chance to compete. I want to see Louisville go get some offensive and defensive linemen. You win in the trenches. A couple of skill players here and there are great. It's going to help your team, obviously, but you got to have big boys to move people and get after the quarterback on defense in order to really win at an elite level. So they need to go spend their money on some linemen on both sides of the ball. And another thing to keep an eye on is, can they keep these guys? I mean, what's going to happen right before signing day? Are they going to, somebody else going to offer them a better deal? Are they going to leave? I mean, who knows what's going to happen? But my guess is that some of these kids at Louisville's recruitments are not over until they actually sign on the dotted line, and that's going to be something I'm going to keep an eye on.
Well, Blake, I think that's interesting you say that, especially that you bring up the trenches, because if everybody at Louisville knows one thing, everybody from the state of Kentucky, is you don't win the Kentucky Derby with a donkey. You got to have thoroughbreds. So I would expect them to go out and spend the resources necessary to bring in the offensive, defensive linemen that they need. They know what they need. Louisville is in hot pursuit for new recruits. And so I expect for them to get it done with thoroughbreds on the trenches as well.
Hey, you keep talking about Kentucky Derby. Louisville is known for its bourbon. I mean, come on, Carl, wake up, man. It's not always about the horse. It's about the bourbon as well.
Well, listen, I don't know how many young kids watch this show, man, so I don't want to get the young guys excited yet. But if you're 21 and you're ever in Louisville when Blake and I are there, we will chip in and buy you a bourbon.